January 6th, y'all. There's where the video will eventually be. Go ahead and do the starter. Starter is a really good recap of yesterday's lesson. Really gives me a good idea if you were fully engaged, if you spent time during your asynchronous time on the maps. And you can look back at the maps, look back at your page 62 to complete that. But which of the following statements is true based on page 62? And NAME is not name, it's not an error there, right? It's North Africa and Middle East geography. So you can use both if you look in Canvas at the maps and your digital notebook to help you answer those questions. So you're going to choose all that apply here, which of the following statements is true. It is difficult for the people of North Africa and the Middle East to grow crops. Most cities in North Africa are located in the Sahara Desert. Shiraz is the capital of Iran, and bodies of water allow for greater movement of goods. So check off all that are true based on yesterday's lesson, please. And then we'll move on. I'll give y'all 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Summary for today. We continue to draw conclusions based on maps of North Africa and the Middle East. North Carolina Standard Courses study is to use maps to interpret and draw conclusions about social, economic, and environmental issues in modern societies and regions. So again, that stuff's important for you to get out the door as well. Our unit, again, has changed. We're no longer in Europe. We're focused on Africa and the Middle East, and more specifically, North Africa and the Middle East for the next few weeks, okay? Statement of inquiry is discontent creates change. Okay, it is no longer the one from the last unit. Okay, so make sure on the ticket out the door that you make the necessary adjustments, please. Synchronous work is the starter, which you should have done. Now we're going to look at page 63. We're going to begin page 63 and then the ticket out the door. And your asynchronous work is to complete page 63. Okay, let's continue here. All right, everybody go to page 63, both in Canvas and your digital notebook. 30 seconds to do so. Go. All right, so again, page 63, please. Everybody should be there in your digital notebook. Now, yesterday we have 4 maps. Today we have 3 maps, okay? And there are 2 questions for each set of maps, okay? So if you go there, 63, first one is a population density map. Real quick, y'all, what is population density? Put in the chat for everybody to see. Real quick. Population density, what we got? Yep, amount of people, okay? And it's the specific, not just the amount of people in like the entire country, like a population. It's how dense the population is, like how tight the population is. Is everybody spread out? Is everybody in the same location? Okay, and it all depends. So if you look at this map, that's what it's showing you. It's showing you where everybody lives, where places are going to be crowded. okay, where you're not going to see anybody, right? All of those things. Yeah, good. Amount of people for every square mile. And now again, look at this right here. You can use Control plus and Control minus to zoom in and out of these maps. Okay, they're high quality maps. So when you zoom in, you do not lose the quality. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at the first question. Which countries have the lowest population density, and why do you think these countries do not have a higher one? Okay, I don't like the way that question's written. Basically, why, right? That's the first question. Go ahead, put it in the chat. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Which ones have super low population density, and then why? Okay, put it in the chat.
Come, help me through.
Yeah, I see a lot of good options, all right? But I want you to, again, go a step further. If I'm looking, right, what color are they going to be these countries that you should include? A lot of y'all said it already, right? Algeria, Libya, Egypt. I may stay away from Egypt. There's only one reason why. And then you go down Yemen and Oman as well, right? In this region a little bit, I maybe stay away from Yemen because you got some good population density. Why would I maybe not include Egypt? Anybody put in the chat? What about Egypt is unique about their population density? Yeah, good. The Nile River. If you look at the Nile River and you zoom in, maybe I'll try and zoom in here. All right. You're going to see a drastic increase in population density in the Nile River. What's this area called right here? Y'all do that? Any of that last year? Yeah. The triangle at the end of the river. What's it called? I don't know if y'all would have talked about that, but it's the delta. Okay. Yeah, it's the Nile River Delta right here at the end. You got you got incredible population density along almost the entire northern part of the Nile River. But I like you saying Egypt because the rest of this area is green, right? Nobody lives there. Why? Why does nobody live there? What is that? What is this region? What is that? What are we looking at here? It's dry as the desert, Sahara Desert. Okay, people aren't gonna live there. All right, good. Move on to the next. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, I kind of answered that question for you about the next one. Let's go down to the economics map. I'm gonna do the first question with y'all on each of these, and then you do the second one. All right, on your own. Let's go to the economics map. Went out a little bit. And again, I'm gonna remind you, Friday, you're having a formal map reading starter. Your starter on Friday is gonna be a formal grade. Okay, so make sure this is important stuff here. All right, and even if it wasn't a formal grade, it's still important. So anyways, where's the highest concentration of oil in the Middle East? So take a look, right? In order to do this, you gotta use the key, look at the symbols. And once you figure it out, go ahead and put it in the chat. List the countries, okay? And then around which body of water does this concentration occur? All right, go ahead and do that now. You can put in the chat for everybody to see. All right.
I'm fine finding help in you, in you, in you, in you.
right, one, y'all need to be a little more, much more active, y'all. All right, so let's look at this map, right? We'll zoom in a little bit for y'all to listen, because again, this is important content here. Being able to read these maps is very important. All right, so if I'm looking, right, first I got to identify with the key to find out what oil is. Petroleum, and then parentheses, it has oil. Okay, all right, so I'm looking there, and I got to look. Where's there a heavy concentration? There's oil here in Tunisia and Algeria and Libya and Egypt. They all have oil. Okay, you can look over here as well. You have some up here. Okay, Armenia, Azerbaijan, like you have some, but that's not where there's a massive concentration. Yemen, Oman, it's right here, right? Right here's where you have this intense concentration of oil around the Persian Gulf. Okay, so you can say like Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and some of y'all said that, okay? All right, that's what I'm looking for there. And then you got to answer this next question, which country would have more economic stability, Yemen or Morocco, and why? You can do that one on your own. Let's go down to the religion map. Down the religion map. Which religion is most predominant in North Africa and the Middle East? All right, use the key. Go ahead and put it in the chat once you figure it out. Go. All right, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we take a look, right? This map shows us different religious groups. Now, if you look, Islam is going to be the most dominant, okay? But you have two different groups of Islam, like almost like denominations of Islam, okay? The Shia and Sunni, okay? Yeah, you're good, you're good. So you got both of those. So Islam is definitely the most dominant religious group. But again, you do have it split, okay, in this region. And the most would be Sunni throughout northern Africa here, and then Saudi Arabia, Yemen, okay? And then the Shia Islam, okay, is more in this eastern part, Iran, half of Iraq, Azerbaijan, okay, this area. But so you're gonna have a lot of similarities in this area here, all right? And then, okay, now here's the thing. The question you get next to is, what two religions dominate Iraq? Okay, and how could their existence affect the country overall? So a lot of this, you got to go a step further and draw conclusions based on these maps and explain why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give y'all, let's do five minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna hit play on the music. I want you to try and finish this map. Get it done now. Okay, and then we'll do the ticket out the door. Okay, and any questions, put them in the chat at any time. I'll be monitoring the chat.
In the same room, on the same night, I found you caught in the headlights. Hold up to show you gratitude. Unforget, washed away. Can't forget something useful, but I'm still strange. Nothing's changed. We told lies, now we're truthful. Can't go back to what we used to, but I'm still strange. Nothing has changed.
Took you for granted, only now I understand it, yeah, yeah. Gone in the wind and now the wind just makes me panic, yeah, yeah. I'm all alone in isolation, and the only thing I'm testing is my patience. Thankful I'm alive and waiting, yeah, yeah. I'll front your place, I hide emotions, but can't match depression. You get me high, I'm at your gate, I missed our close connection. Hope I'm not banned from trying again to make it work. I lost you first, make matters worse. I lost my job, I'm non-essential, maybe. Don't wash your hands of me, we should be closer, why you be distant? You hate what we've become, but you love what we plan to be. I'm focused, but still randomly my thoughts are swayed. My whole life's an awkward phase, in short I say,
We don't make the mistakes that we used to. They've been replaced by something useful, but I'm still strange. Nothing's changed. We told lies, now we're truthful. Can't go back to what we used to, but I'm still strange. Nothing has changed.
I'm at a loss, thought I was better off than other people. I could go jogging, all that I want, I can't run away from me though. Am I evil or ignorant? Out of my mind or tenements. Want it back the way it was, never back me with benefits. I'm letting go of my ego and replace it with something that's generous. We should go chase after happiness and believe that this should come with the membership. Found out that freedom was limited, said we equal, not the truth we pretend it is. Prove to be something lethal, can't lose it, yeah I need you. Fighting for you on the front lines, when we get through it we gon' reform. Communicating like we need to, keep it transparent baby, see through. Kept off what we kept on, got a choice now, what should we do? Don't repeat when we reborn.
We don't make the mistakes that we used.
All right, so you should be done right now with this assignment completely. Okay, so go ahead and if not, it is part of your asynchronous work. Today. Okay, but everybody go to the ticket out the door, please. Ticket out the door should be on the next page. All right, let's get 100% all around, y'all. Okay, make sure you take your time, do this well. You probably can guess what the questions are going to be. Objective, units, statement of inquiry. Make sure you do that one. Okay, remember we changed that. We changed the unit. Okay, then the asynchronous work. Don't get confused with the page numbers. Okay, that just confirms that you really understand, okay, what the focus of today was. That's what I want to make sure you know based on the ticket out the door. Okay, so please make sure that you do that now.